Welcome back to the deep dive. Ever worry about losing something really crucial, like, say, the only key to your house?
Oh, absolutely. It's a nightmare scenario.
Well, today we're looking at something kind of similar, but for the digital world. It's a clever way to protect important secrets. It's called Shamir secret sharing.
That's right. And the basic idea, well, it's kind of like taking that house key, or maybe a really important recipe, and splitting it up.
Splitting it up, how so?
So instead of giving the whole recipe to one friend, maybe you give different steps or ingredient lists to several different friends.
Okay.
No single friend has the whole thing. But if, say, three of them get together, they can combine their parts, and voila, they have the complete recipe again.
Ah, I see. So no single person holds all the power or all the risk if they lose their part.
Exactly. And this whole concept comes from cryptographer Shamir. Pretty smart stuff.
So how does it actually work? It's not just like cutting a password into three pieces, is it? That doesn't sound very secure.
No, it's much more clever than that. It uses a bit of math. Think about it visually.
Yeah.
Imagine your secret is just a single point on a graph, like the number 10 on the axis, let's say.
Okay, a point. Got it.
Now, if I just give you one other random point on the graph, well, how many lines can you draw that go through that one point?
Infinitely many, I guess.
Exactly. So knowing just one point, one share, doesn't tell you anything about the original secret point. It could be anywhere.
Right, that makes sense. So one clue isn't enough. You need more.
Precisely. That's where the threshold comes in. It's the minimum number of points or shares you need.
The minimum number. Why?
Because with enough points, there's only one specific line, or maybe a curve, that fits through all of them perfectly.
Okay.
And that specific line, well, it leads you straight back to the original secret point where the line hits the axis, in our simple example.
So it's like connecting the dots, but mathematically. You need enough dots to reveal the picture, or the secret line in this case.
You got it. The math involves something called polynomials, basically rules for drawing these lines or curves. The secret is embedded in that rule, usually as that starting point.
Yeah.
Creating shares is like picking other points that follow the same secret rule.
Okay, cool. So where is this actually used? Is it just theoretical?
Oh, no, not at all. It's very practical, especially in the world of cryptocurrency.
Right, like Bitcoin and things. How does it help there?
Well, with crypto, you have these things called private keys. Think of them as the ultimate password to access and control your digital money.
And if you lose that key,
You lose the money, potentially forever. There's often no forgot password button.
yikes. Okay, that sounds like something you really don't want to lose.
Exactly. So some secure storage devices called hardware wallets, they use Shamir secret sharing. They let you split your vital private key into multiple pieces or shares.
So like our recipe example earlier.
Precisely. You might create, say, 5 shares, but decide you only need any 3 of them to get your key back. That's a 3 of 5 setup.
Oh, that's clever. So if you lose one share, or maybe even two.
You're still okay. As long as you have 3, you can recover your key. You can store these shares in different safe places, maybe one in a safe at home, one with a trusted family member, one in a bank deposit box.
That spreads the risk out. Way better than just having one backup copy hidden under the mattress, right?
Definitely. It avoids that single point of failure. Losing one share doesn't mean disaster.
Makes a lot of sense. Could you maybe give a super simple, like, number example, just the basic idea?
Sure. Let's say our secret number is 10, and we want a 2 of 3 setup. Now, this isn't exactly how Shamir works. It's way more secure. But for illustration, imagine share 1 has the number 4. Share 2 has the number 6.
Okay, 4 and 6.
If you only have share 1, the number 4, does that tell you the secret is 10?
No, could be anything.
Right. Same if you only have share 2, the number 6. But if you have both, 4 plus 6 equals 10. You need 2 shares to get the secret.
Gotcha. But the real Shamir thing is more complex, using those lines on graphs.
Yes, the actual math is more sophisticated, using those polynomials.
Yeah.
But the key principle is the same. Individual shares are useless. They give 0 clues about the secret. You need the threshold number.
That seems like the really important part. It's not just splitting 10 into 5 and 5. Below the threshold, you learn absolutely nothing.
Exactly. That's the mathematical guarantee. Unlike just cutting a password in half, where each half might give hints.
Are there any downsides?
Yeah.
Or things to watch out for?
Well,
Yeah.
implementing it correctly is important. And, you still need to keep the share safe. If someone gets hold of enough shares, they can reconstruct the secret. And you need to trust that the shares haven't been secretly changed or tampered with.
Okay, so diligence is still needed. Makes sense.
Of course. Security is rarely just one magic bullet.
Right. So, summing up then, Shamir's secret sharing is a really powerful technique for protecting important info, like crypto keys. It splits the secret, requires a certain number of parts to get it back, and gives you more security and flexibility.
That's the heart of it. It's a clever way to distribute trust and risk, which is pretty valuable in our digital world. It helps avoid that single point of failure we talked about.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How do you protect your most important digital stuff? Is there a way to make it less risky?
Absolutely. And it leaves you with a thought, perhaps. As everything becomes more digital, what other kinds of maybe unexpected mathematical tricks or ideas will we come up with to keep our secrets safe?